Hello everybody, ShockDog51 here, and welcome to this video. Whatever I decide to call it, you're probably wondering like, what is this? ShockDog. You are posting a Battlefield video that is probably more than 30 seconds, or even, longer than a minute. And what's going on here? What do you got here? So basically, guys, what I wanted to do, and I was thinking about this for quite a bit since we were getting to the end of the season of Battlefield 2042 here, is that I would actually like to share with you guys after season 7 had ended where I'm at right now. This is a couple weeks. I'm recording this a couple weeks after the season ended. I would just, like I said, yeah, I'd like to share with you guys that. But before we do that, I would like to show you guys something to prove also that how dedicated I was for the last 4 seasons of Battlefield when I was actually able to play the game um much better than before. I'll actually talk about that more in my other video that eventually will come out. But so anyway, give me a sec here, and as you can see right here, I took this screenshot here, and as you can see, everything's been completed, all the bonuses are done. And what I'd like to actually share with you is about this is that it was like week 15, I think it was, maybe 16. There was a mission that you had to do called the Destroy Guided Missiles, and you had to get two of them. And I luckily got one within that week, but I was having trouble getting the second one. Literally Monday, the last day before this was over with, I ended up getting it, and I was so happy because I've been put such dedication into this. Like I said, for the last 4 seasons, and each of these seasons, I've actually completed the bonuses and every single mission. It's just what's kept me coming back to Battlefield and playing more, getting better at it. So yeah, I just wanted to share that, guys, with you. I guess a little bit of bragging rights, you could say. So anyway, let's go back to the main screen. So yeah, as you can see, I got my Thick 44 banner up here. I did hit for the first time. I guess I forget what the S stands for. I want to guess Sergeant. I don't know. But that, but S100, and that is actually a big thing for me in Battlefield. I've never gotten that high in any of the last 3 games I've played where I've put a lot of dedication into it. And also, Battlefield 24 has actually became the game that I've actually put the most time into now. I actually just, yeah, was just looking at it, and by 3 hours, I surpassed Battlefield 5, which I was like, Jesus Christ, just shows how much I enjoyed or how much time I put in just to get those missions done each week and the grinding it took me. So, I'm not gonna go through the classes really so much with the cosmetics and stuff like that. I think that's kind of dumb, but what I'll do is I'll show you guys later in the profile of who I mostly have played a bunch. But to start off, I guess we could go into the collection. I'm gonna let you guys just kind of get an idea. You can see based on the tiers that I have here, which guns I've used the most, which ones I've worked on the most. I really don't. I haven't mastered any. Mostly just the tier threes. Uh, yeah, pretty much. I mostly with an SMG and assault rifles. LNG is a little bit on here and there. Marksman, I dabbled into just a little bit. Snipers, only a couple because honestly, I just was having trouble in this one with sniping. I was just having a lot of trouble with doing that, so I didn't do it a whole lot. Tactical weapons, not very little of them. Only I think I only used some of these guns when required a mission for you to actually use them, or if I had a friend say, "Hey, use this gun," and challenge me. But yeah, not. It's mostly, yeah, focused on like this area with the SMGs and assault, and also too. I had another one too. This one actually, where it was coming down to where I just need like 7 more kills to unlock this one. It literally had taken my time. I literally got like the last week before season ended. I was like, okay, I have to have everything unlocked. So anyway, yeah, that's like I said, just me showing off. I would have to say though, like my favorite, if I had to pick a favorite out of each one that I have enjoyed, for SMGs, I would have to probably go. I mean, I can't go based off what I've done with tier wise, but the 29 I know was really good. I really enjoyed that one. Assault rifle, I'd probably have to go with the M5A3. I know that one, and the Gwen I was really rocking it with. LMG, obviously, the LCMG was the one I've only used the most. Other ones I bounced around, even though I did like this one a lot. And this one I'm currently working on right now. So it's been pretty fun. This one actually's got, believe it or not, pretty good accuracy and handling for Dylan. Marksman, just basically the first two I've only worked on. This one I've been wondering why people have been liking this one because I see a lot of people kill me with it, and so eventually I tried it and I could see why. Especially that it's got that full auto mode, which is nice, especially for close quarters. Snipers, only these first two I've worked with. 10 is basically the one I've worked with the most, and I've enjoyed the most. Got more familiar with tactical, like I said. Not didn't do a whole lot with the shotguns or anything else. Even though first I did actually enjoy this gun back when it first came out. It was actually kind of fun. This nice little leveler action. It was actually really fun, especially when you get headshots with it. So moving on, guys. I'm just gonna switch over to the profile here, and what I'm gonna do. Um, as you can see, like I said earlier, I have the Thick 44 Fly High card here. Um, Shout out to Needs Gaming. I really enjoy their content. They're actually the ones that helped me along get corrupted into the whole Battlefield franchise, and Thick meant a lot to me. So I made it a thing to where when they brought this out, that I would carry this until the end when I was done playing, and I have, and I still will continue to keep this on here forever. So if I go to edit player card, I'm just gonna, like I said was earlier about the specialists, the no-pats, whatever you want to call them. As you can see, guys I worked with the most. Basically, I took 2 recons and 2 support classes and worked with them the most, and only 1 support class. I really got a. Oh, I'm sorry, that's just my bad. But Falk was the main one I worked with, and then and then I worked on Irish until I got his. I'm currently working on Angel right now. This one. I'm currently playing as him right now. We'll see if I'll be able to master his out. And then, as you can see with Pack. I don't know. People say it different ways from what I heard in videos. And Casper. Casper was actually the first one I did with that using that recon drone that he's got. Really helped that out. And then I started with Raoul using him, and I actually found out I'm actually closer than I thought with him. Tello hacking tool is actually a bit more nicer than people realize. But yeah, other than that, the assault classes and the engineer classes, I kind of bounced a little bit between around a bit, as you can see. Grinded out bits in here there with them. Only 2 I never really played much with, as you can see, is Zane and Liz. I just honestly just never got around to them, so that's pretty much that. As I mentioned earlier with the weapons, I don't have anything that's mastery wise at all. Pretty much tier 3s. I don't even think I have a single tier 2. And then you can see, if you were paying attention earlier when I was in the collections, how many of the guns I've really not played with, or the ones I've just barely played with at all. But I'm still happy with it. I got some that I'm I'm working on like I believe some right now, obviously that you can that are getting close. I don't know if I'll get to grinding and just so I can say, hey, I actually have mastered your weapon. Vehicles I didn't touch too much in this game. Even though I got silvers mostly, but you can tell with some bronze. Uh, Obviously flying vehicles I'm terrible at. I have not mastered how to work those, so I never touched those much. Oh, there was actually one for the 4x4. That is like funny. But yeah, I just never play with those. I'm not a big tank person. Once in a while, if you get a good driver or you get a good crew, it's fun to really roll like a whole match with. But I'm not one of those ones that has to be single match. And then for the gear, yeah, I used the shit out of this proximity sensor, especially when I was playing Casper. Just spotting people, just spamming that thing. EMP grenade, I'm actually surprised about. That was one I would be using on Casper. Bunker grenade, obviously, I have that as my main grenade as a medic, word class. Using that the most. Ammo crate with a sport class. I think I'm working on. I'm actually surprised this one. This one must just be one that's easy to do because I feel like I've hardly used it at all in the way. I've been currently since I got the sensor ball done. I've been using the tugs, working on that. Defibrillator, obviously, that comes with the med class. As right now, why am I not? Oh, there it is. That's why. Medical crate, I know I've only used a little bit, but I've been actually starting to use the pouches a little bit more, kind of playing with those a little bit. Anti-tank grenade, I use mostly on the engineer classes, especially on any map that's really tank heavy. So yeah, and then like I said this before, some of the stuff I've either barely used or not even really touched at all. We'll see if like I said, if I do or not. Yeah. And then lastly, yeah, the seasons, as you can see, when I tried to get the first season and I didn't have trouble, this is back when the game was still having netcode issues, and I just, with my PC, couldn't handle playing on big maps at all. Like, this is where I tried. Finally, season 3 is where I actually able to finally play. I think that was back in November of 22 when they released the big update and the Spearhead, the map. Um, that's when I was like, oh shit, I can actually play. And then that's when I started grinding and able to get mastery level, the tier 1 masteries of this one. This one broke my heart. I really tried. Unfortunately, I just ran out of stuff to do for this one and I just couldn't do it anymore. But then I was able to finish strong with the last two. So yeah. Yeah, overall, I'm happy where everything is, especially the way after it started out. I don't know if I'll do this Leviathan Rising event. It's kind of thing that's like, we already did this thing, but I'm not big into cosmetics. Uh, so I don't know. I just feel like, I'm burnt. I'm not quite burnt out of Battlefield, but it's like I'm ready for that new content. We'll see if they even release anything. I doubt it, but I'm excited. I'm excited for the next game when it comes out here in the next year, supposedly. And I just hope they do it right. They give us that destruction that we want and all that stuff. So, but yeah, that's pretty much what wanted to show you guys. I'm gonna do another video here coming out later. Whenever I can get around to it, I want to talk about how, from beginning to end, what are my thoughts of Battlefield 2042 and what I look to the future. As I just said, a couple things right there, but yeah, I like to revisit that and talk about it like that, and even start those discussion. So, thank you guys all very much for taking your time to watch this and listen. Down in the comments, let me know how you guys, turned out with your characters, if you've been playing since launch and been playing every season, been trying to grind out the same as me. You know, what were some goals that you had in this game that you feel like you accomplished that you didn't quite accomplish and all that? And yeah, like I said, I'll look forward to just reading those if there's anyone that would like to share. And um, thank you guys all once again. I appreciate my community that's been behind me in this game, even though they're not really big into Battlefield themselves. Which, yes, I know that sounds kind of funny, but this has been a game that's been a true love to me for quite a while, and I've just rode with it through the highs and the lows. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you all very much, and like I said, I can't got another one coming out here hopefully soon, and I hope you guys enjoy that one. As always, give me a thumbs up or thumbs down, whichever one you prefer. Make sure if you do me a favor and share this around with to your friends and on your socials, I'd appreciate it as well. And if you'd like to see me talk more about stuff Battlefield, or if you'd even like to see me run certain loadouts or try different guns, like even like the ones you saw, like I haven't even done yet, let me know. I'm actually down to do any of those. So, anyway, guys, thank you all again very much. I shall see you in the next one. Bye.